Hi everyone. How many of you have children between the age of 8 and 16? I'm sure most of you. So imagine a scenario. Your child who goes to play in your locality every evening returns home and tells you that I have found a new friend. A new friend who's intelligent, who's a national level sports player, who's kind, who's humble, who's loving, and who's a fantastic person. You will be happy as a parent that, wow, my child has found a new friend. And this happens every day, and he keeps praising about that child. After a few weeks, you receive a call from one of the parents, and that parent tells you, there is a new kid in the locality, and that child has been in prison. What would be your reaction? Isn't it scary? Most of us will get scared, will think about their security, safety, and I am sure many of us will think that we should not send our child to be with that juvenile who's been out of a prison. Am I wrong? We talk about inclusion, but are we doing that? No. As a parent, I myself would have never allowed my son to be part or to be friends with that boy. As a crime journalist, I meet a lot of juveniles. I report a lot of incidents where juveniles are involved in crime. I've written a book which is recently out, which is Gurugram School Murder. It's based on real life story of a child, of an incident in a school, which is a reputed school of Gurgaon, whereas 11th class student killed a class 2nd student. Why? Just because he was scared of his parents and he wanted to postpone PTM, the parents-teacher meeting. But why was he so scared? Why our children are so scared to confide in us? Why can't they just walk up and tell us that this is the problem they are facing, or they are unable to perform well in academics, or that's not their interest? The child who was arrested wanted to be a musician. He never wanted to study. But there was so much of pressure, and his father used to scold and assault him because he was not performing well. This is not the only incident. In 2007, a class 8 student shot dead his friend inside a school campus. We blame school, we blame parents, but we should blame the society because it's the responsibility of the society. I met that boy and I asked him that why did he enter this crime world? He's a leading gangster of Haryana these days. Who forced him to be a gangster? He told me that he was not accepted by the society, by his friends, by family, by his neighbors, and he was forced to enter the crime world. No one allowed their children to play with him. His relatives stopped visiting them. The parents had to shift their house from one city to another. Despite that, they were not accepted. We feel bad when we get to hear that a person has, left his parents in an old age home. We really feel bad. We feel bad for small things, that boy is not a good boy. We tell our children not to play with the students, with the kid who is not good in studies. We talk about mental health. We don't accept it. Why? As a parent, there is a lot of responsibility. But are we fulfilling that? No. How many of us are ready to accept this challenge? How many of us are ready that we are inclusive? We will include those children. We will help them. It's very easy to talk, but nobody does that. So where is the society going? That juvenile could be one of our kid. We don't imagine worse things. It's very easy to talk, give lectures. But are we ready? Are we ready to give that place to that person in the society so that he can get improvement? He can get a place where he can get comfort. What are the things we're doing for a rehab? What government is doing? Nothing. It is just 2 cases I've mentioned, but there are many. Why the criminals who have been to jail when they were a juvenile become gangster, become criminals? Why? Why can't we give that confidence to our children? Why can't we be open so that our children do not feel scared talking to us and they come to us and tell us? We have to be ready as a parent. My request to this platform and parents, are you ready to be inclusive? Are you ready to be a proud parent, even if your child is not bright in academics? Are you ready to give a chance to a person who is maybe your neighbor, a relative, a friend, or a child in locality? Raise your hands to open your heart to kindness.